Hello, I'm Lance McHan with the Lance McHan Show, where we go live and highlight small businesses and nonprofits. I'm here with Mark Sarale. He's the owner of Nekter. He's actually the ambassador of health and fitness in the Stockton area. He started out Max Muscle 20-something years ago, brought in health and fitness, and now he's taking it to the next level where he's bringing in Nekter. It's a brand new concept of juice bars. Hi Mark, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Lance.
Oh, good. Tell me a little bit about Nekter and what made you decide to step into the arena of a juice bar of all things?
Okay, well, first of all, after having Max Muscle, which I still have for 21 years,
wow.
been here in Stockton 21 years.
Like I said, the ambassador of health and fitness.
Time flies. The Modesto store we've had for 15 years. Plus, I'm the regional developer for Northern California for Max Muscle. So, always being in health and fitness, being a athlete, a former athlete, I should say, and always trying to take care of myself and watch what I eat. I just came across this concept with Nekter that blew me away because, everything is fresh, everything is natural. There's no preservatives, there's no juice concentrates, and it fit in. It just was a perfect fit.
It fit into your lifestyle. People don't know the health and fitness industry is a $3 billion industry right now. And people are shifting from the fast food mindset to they'd rather spend a little more and get something healthy and natural versus the fast food, processed, highly processed foods.
Exactly. What I really noticed about it when I started to research it, because, Nekter, we've been around 7-8 years, and it started out of Southern California. And what I noticed when I went to there's a store in Roseville, one in Sacramento, you up in the Bay.
Because I have never heard of Nekter up until we ran into each other. You're like, hey, I'm opening the store in Lincoln Center. You got to come by and check it out. I'm like,
it kind of takes me back to the Max Muscle days when I first opened up Max Muscle. Nobody knew what Max Muscle was. Now Northern California that we're huge, and we're all across the United States. I went to there's one in Danville, Sunnyvale, Mountain View, Napa, Novato. So I sat in every single one for a couple hours, and I went to the Roseville one numerous times. What I found was that the demographic of people are a lot of younger people, the millennials.
Okay.
And I think that now with all the education out there, with all the Netflix shows about eating, the millennials are really starting to
take care of their health and be aware of what they, like your mom used to say, you are what you eat. And
exactly.
If you eat garbage, you're going to be garbage. And so you could see the transition from...
We're very vegan friendly. We're not vegan, but we're vegan friendly. We have vegan brownies, vegan muffins that are exceptional. But nothing we have is processed, and that's what people are becoming really, really aware of. They want to stay away from the processed foods or the foods that are concentrated. Nothing we have is concentrated.
So your competitors and all the other places that are juice bars, they use sherbets, concentrates to sweeten the product. How do you sweeten your products? All natural? What is it that you use?
No refined sugars. Okay. So for a sweetener, we either use honey or we use agave nectar.
Okay.
We have an ice cream made out of cashew milk. It's exceptional.
I tried that the other day. I shouldn't tell my trainer, but it was pretty good. I was surprised at how good it was.
Yeah, it's made out of cashew milk.
Okay.
No sugar. We have one that's less than 100 calories, one that's about 170 calories. It's sweetened with agave nectar. It's the best chocolate ice cream that I've ever had. It's really good. And our fillers for our smoothies and for our bowls are made with house-made cashew milk. We make cashew milk daily.
Oh, wow.
So we, soak cashews for 4 hours, then we blend them up, some water, a little bit of agave nectar, and that makes our own cashew milk.
Where does all your produce come from?
It's all local.
So farm to fork, basically, is the idea. So it's all local. I mean, the Central Valley is
it's the best in the world. We get produce shipments 4 to 5 times a week. And what I like to do, since the last couple of days we've been open, people that I know or even people that, come in, I like to have them come around the counter. And I said, okay, look, this is what we have here. You have fresh carrots, fresh kale, parsley.
There's nothing hidden. It's just vegetables and fruit.
And beets, fennel, and I'm telling you, the beets, I hate beets if you eat them on a salad.
Right.
But beets in a juice, pressed, tastes exceptional. It's probably one of the healthiest vegetables for you.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of the deep red is probably a lot of antioxidants in there.
A lot of antioxidants. It helps with your blood. I mean, it helps. It's anti-aging. It helps with everything.
I was there for the VIP grand opening, and that place was slammed. I couldn't believe how many people showed up just for the grand opening. Not to mention how well your employees handled that stress. It was pretty smooth considering it was the first day.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody got their orders. There was little hiccups here and there, but you got a good crew.
Yeah, they probably handled the stress a heck of a lot better than that.
I know. I can see the sweat on your brow as you were talking with people.
Yeah. We've gotten overwhelmingly support from Stockton. I love Stockton. It's been, as far as business has gone, it's been exceptional for me. To be the longest tenured Max Muscle franchisee here, going to a Nekter, and then the support that we have had from the community has been exceptional.
Well, I think that speaks a lot to the person behind the curtain, which is yourself. You're a great guy, you're a good businessman, you care about people's goals and what they're trying to accomplish, so you try to bring in, this is my personal experience, I've known you 21 years.
Long time.
With Max Muscle Hoping, you always tried to bring in fresh, new ideas to the people. You had bodybuilders coming in, speaking, I remember the bench press contest you had. Just a cohesive unit. You're trying to make Stockton your home, and people welcomed you for that. And it shows in the way you speak to people, and the way you deal with people, and the customer service that you try to provide to everybody.
Yeah, and that's a good compliment. I think I love my city. So that's it. And it's just people were so excited to have. I kept hearing, I can't believe Stockton's getting something like this. Well, we deserve something like this.
Right.
So, and we're in Lincoln Center, which is an exceptional center. Not another place in Stockton that I could think of actually going to. So.
If it's what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Were you hesitant? Were you scared about opening Nekter? I mean, opening any business is a huge undertaking.
Yeah.
Were you like, I don't know if this is going to work? Did you ever have those thoughts, or based on your homework you did, do you like, I know this is going to work?
I never try to go into things like that. I'm always scared. I lost sleep over it. I signed a contract to open 3 of them, so I'm starting off with 3.
Okay. You're all in.
Yeah.
You went all in.
So plan to open more, but I have my son, running it, and I tell him this is what I paid for his college for his college education.
You're paying me back right now, son.
So in about 5 years, when I retire, I can still take. So this is going to be part of my retirement. Yeah. But my son's a sharp kid, and
he's very sharp.
He, loves it. He's into the health and fitness, style too. So it's kind of a family venture, It was my wife's idea.
Okay.
So I told her if it doesn't work, it's her fault. So,
blame her for everything. Yeah. We're getting a mobile home, babe.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, how it happened is we were looking for something to do, and I'm always
like, you were bored looking for something to do.
Well,
you have a lot going on. I can't imagine you ever being bored.
But I always want. I don't like sitting still. It just drives me nuts. I feel like I'm wasting time. If I'm sitting still, I feel like I'm wasting time.
Right.
And I look back at it and I can't believe my son's 28, my other one's 25, another daughter is 29. It's like, oh my God. We looked at a couple other concepts, and she was coming home from Sacramento from a spin class with a friend, and she texted me like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning on her way back, asking me if her friend was telling about this place called Nekter Juice Bar. And I went online. I looked it up, and I was stunned. I said, "Oh my God, this is perfect. This is an incredible concept."
For.
Because my younger son was in Austin, Texas. He had moved there after he graduated from Portland State, and we went to a juice bar. They have that was similar, where everything is fresh. They had some vegan stuff. I'm not vegan, but it's vegan or friendly. But
try to accommodate everybody.
Yeah. And the place was incredible, and the juices just taste so good. Because what's better than fresh fruits and fresh vegetables? So she was telling me about it. I Googled it, got in contact with them. 2 weeks. That's all we were doing. But not going
I'm on my way right now. Yeah. This is what I've been looking for. I got a ticket. I'll be there tomorrow.
Yeah. It's like, we're not going to Aptos. We're going to Nekter for the next 2 weeks. Went to a bunch of them, had the product, went down to their corporate office, and signed the deal right there.
Signed it. Did you try everything?
Everything on the menu.
Everything?
And I sat in there, I'd sit in the stores just watching traffic and watching the demographic, watching the people, like I said. And, one thing that tells you about Stockton is they have a corporate team that flies out people. You pick a real estate site.
Okay.
And for my site up in Sacramento that I already have, that I have a lease for, they flew out to see that site, and that's on the corner of Madison and Hazel, which is a really, higher end shopping center. But after I showed them everything with, Lincoln Center, they didn't even fly out here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they thought they just
perfect location.
Yeah, it's a perfect fit, and they did their
There's
research.
a lot of anchors in there that bring a lot of traffic in there.
Yeah.
So
you have Starbucks. Mike from Nothing But Bunt Cakes is awesome.
Bunt Cakes.
Yeah.
Got to go see that guy. I'm coming to see you, Mike.
Yeah. And Pedestos has been there forever.
Oh man,
Yeah.
they're a Stockton icon.
Yeah.
They've been there forever.
So, and the thing with Lincoln Center, there's a lot of synergy there. All the, merchants get along really well. They support each other. Our zoo from Market Tavern has been incredible. For our VIP day, she came over and, gave us, a champagne to hand out.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We made the mimosas with our grab-and-goes, which are fresh pressed juices in a bottle. And she's going to make a
cocktail
signature drink after.
Oh, nice.
So for our zoo, I just want to tell you, thank you very much.
I'll be seeing Market Tavern
awesome.
here pretty soon too, bringing them in here.
Yeah, they're another farm to fork. Everything is organic, fresh. They're the same concept. So
Farm to fork is a huge idea and concept that's really taken hold in a lot of places. Going back to the fast food thing, people are tired of that. They don't necessarily want to cook, but they want something healthy. They want a healthier option to go to, and so I'll be seeing you at our zoo.
that's why there's a lot of the meal prep services now, and even like in Market Tavern, they have the pre-packaged meals that are fresh. And I always say I wish there was stuff like this when my kids were younger.
Right.
Because it's just really hard to find something healthy. Because I'm just not an advocate for fast food. It's just that's what's wrong with our population. It's all with the obesity epidemic and all the processed foods. It's just horrible.
How much does it cost to go to the Golden Arches and get a meal? It's like $8.
Yeah.
You could go to a restaurant and spend $10 and get something fresh made for you that's not processed, healthy, whole foods. Overall, what's an extra $2? Yep. If you can't afford that $2, you probably shouldn't be eating out.
That's a buck or two going towards your health, and that's like
our common friend, Strong Mind, Strong Body says, "Your health is your wealth." That's kind of the way to live.
Yep.
So changing your mindset and going back to what your mom said, you are what you eat. It's really foundational.
Yeah.
My son the other day, he's watching me transform because I'm watching what I eat in meal prepping and stuff. He's like, if you could do it, I could do it. So I'm inspiring my son to be healthier and do better and become a better athlete. Both my kids swim. They were there at the VIP and they were like, this is way better than the other place. They were just like, they could taste the difference. And
it's getting to the point, once a Nekter's been there for a while and you get that smell when you walk in, you smell fresh.
Oh, the carrots.
Vegetables, and it's incredible.
Yeah, I could smell that as soon as I walked in.
And speaking of the carrots, that's actually my favorite juice. It's called a Buzz. It's like 15 to 16 carrots.
Yeah, I've seen them. The kid was just
lemon,
non-stop.
Lemon, ginger, and oranges, all fresh. And that's the most refreshing drink. It just tastes incredible.
I had the detox. That one was pretty good too.
Yeah.
That one was good. But my wife had the Buzz, and it was good. You got to go try it. There's no other way to explain how to describe it, because everybody's been to the other places.
Yeah. And
to walk in here and smell the freshness and then taste the freshness is night and day. You'll be hooked.
Yeah, that's how. We were driving to Sacramento before we opened. There's a Nekter downtown.
Once
Sacramento.
a week you're going to
about 3 or 4 times a week.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I would order like 7 of the ice creams because I'm an ice cream. I have an addiction to ice cream.
A health food guy with an addiction to ice cream. Go figure.
That's my weakness. I can think of a lot of other worse things.
Right.
So I would just put them in the freezer. So I would call them in advance. Hey, freeze it for me.
Okay.
Because it's more like a yogurt type of
It's kind of more like gelato.
Yeah.
It's consistency, I think.
And the chocolate's probably the best tasting chocolate ice cream I've ever had. And every month or every quarter we come out with a new flavor for a promotion.
And who comes out with the flavors?
Our corporate office.
Okay.
Yeah, like we had a charcoal one a couple months ago. Yeah, charcoal is exceptionally good for you. It actually helps whiten your teeth.
No way.
Yeah, it helps you. For those of you that have a few extra cocktails, it helps with you get over a hangover.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So actually, shoot. Our charcoal lemonade grab and go is the most sold out in like.
Oh no way.
Yeah, charcoal is really good.
I had no idea that barbecued my steaks with was really healthy for you.
And you know turmeric, the turmeric shots.
Yeah.
Turmeric is a really good anti-inflammatory.
Great for bodybuilders who are stressing themselves out.
And you know ginger is just good for gut health. It's good for your digestion. You know, it's good for everything.
Can't wait to get off this diet. So I'm prepping here for a show here in May. So maybe a Saturday on my cheat meal.
But you know, I saw Nisha this morning. She was in Nekter, and she said there's a lot of stuff on the menu that her clients can have doing some extreme dieting like that. So.
Oh, great! And you sponsor Strong Mind, Strong Body already. So
I've known them for a long time.
So it just kind of
and see, this is what I like. It all fits in because you know, Mr. and Nisha send a lot of their clients over to Max Muscle. So it just fits in perfect with the entire concept with, you know, Max Muscle and with you know, Nekter. And I know in the past, sometimes maybe with National Muscle, we have gotten, I think in different parts of the country, kind of a bad connotation because of the name Muscle. Mm-hmm. People think, you know, huge guys.
Right.
It's just about living a healthy lifestyle. You know, we don't, you know, most of our products are just to, you know, helping people lose weight or
you have products for everything, health and fitness. You have vitamins, you have MCT oils, you have antioxidants, cleanseline. I mean, there's
and you know, most of our, I would say, our customer base there is pretty close, 50-50 to men to women. And you know, my wife works there a lot too, which is really good because you know she connects really well with everybody, but a lot of the women that come in there, you know, because there's a woman to talk to. People have never been in there. They may think that there's
a little intimidation on that
first. There's a bunch of big muscles.
Yeah.
But everybody's extremely knowledgeable. I mean, these guys know a heck of a lot more than I do.
Yeah.
You know, they're very knowledgeable. They can tell you inside and out every ingredient in a product. They're all certified nutrition coaches. Brian Sherwood at the Modesto store, my partner in that store, he's got a biology degree from UOP.
Oh wow!
And he's
so it's not all just muscle heads and meatheads.
No, that guy's a whiz. Yeah, he can tell you anything. You know, we have a PhD on staff, and he can compete with him on knowledge.
Oh wow!
And you know, Ryan Lazaro has worked for me for probably 7, 8, 9 years. He's the same way. He is extremely knowledgeable.
I speak to Ryan quite a bit. He's a wealth of information.
And again, too, going to the Nekter side of it, the feedback that I have had for the last, we've only been open 2 days, and I watch a lot of my guys, and they've, you know, our corporate team came out and trained us for 8 days. But my son and I,
those guys were putting in some hours. I seen them there one night. It was like 8 o'clock at night. They were still there, helping you set up.
Well, he had about 3 or 4 months off, so I told him these kids are even knowledgeable now that they know what to recommend if it's your first time coming in. They know what ginger does, what the benefits of turmeric, what the benefits of fennel, I mean, beets, everything. So, you know, I'm actually really impressed by it.
Have you noticed something more popular than others already? Or
the Toxin Flush
Toxin
is the most popular, especially for women. That's a juice. It's parsley, spinach, lemon.
Ginger?
And a little ginger, yeah. And it tastes exceptionally well. It's really good for you. The banana berry bowl.
Oh yeah,
and the banana.
I've seen a lot of those going around.
Yeah, my favorite is the peanut butter bowl because I love peanut butter.
What's in the banana berry bowl?
Acai is the base. Now we use a organic acai, a fresh organic acai. So, like I said earlier, and I want to belabor the point that nothing is a juice concentrate. Nothing.
Right.
So this is a organic acai, where some other companies just use a acai concentrate. So it's that with cashew milk with fresh strawberries blended up. So it's a lot thicker. And there's granola, blueberries, and strawberries with a little bit of agave nectar.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like an oatmeal, but it's an acai.
Yeah. And the granola is a organic granola.
Yeah, and the peanut butter bowl, what's in that one? That one sounds really good.
Pretty much the same thing, but with peanut butter.
Okay.
You know, blended in there, so you're getting your healthy fat. It's a natural peanut butter, and peanut butter is a great source for a healthy fat. So it's good for heart health.
Okay.
So you have that in there. You have your acai. You have your cashew milk. That's all blended with fresh strawberries, and then there's a mango bowl with the acai with your mango.
That sounds really good. Sounds like there's nothing bad on the menu.
No, everything. It tastes really good. Like I said before, what surprised me the best was the beet. It's called the little beet. Because I remember my mom, as a kid, she'd always put beets on her salad, and I hated them.
Right? It's like,
Trying to like throw them away to the side or something.
The dog wouldn't eat them. Like, you were still under the table when you
My
got done.
mom loved beets. I'm like, how can you say these taste good? They're horrible.
It tastes like dirt.
Yeah. But in a juice, they're incredible.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what I found happened to me is, when my wife and I were going up there all the time, having the juice, I don't know if it's a placebo effect or if it's in the mind, you feel good about putting something healthy in your body, then you start to crave it.
Wow.
And I almost felt like my body started actually
detoxing, kind of like, I need this.
Yeah, I would go 2 or 3 days, and I kept hating to drive to Sacramento. But it's almost like
here's a gallon jug. Like, what they have, those 7-Eleven, the big drinks here, fill this up.
Yeah.
Take it home.
Then I got my gas bill in the mail. I was like, oh, man.
Maybe we need to hurry up and open up that store.
No, exactly.
That's cool. So where exactly are you located, and how do people find you?
211 Lincoln Center. So we're right down from Starbucks, right next to Devon's Jewelers.
Devon's, they're in another.
Yeah, and the cigar shop there has been there for 36 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're just right there. And, we face Ben Holt. And the nice thing about it, not completely done with the construction, there's going to be a retractable window in the front. So the front now is all glass. But in about a week or so, there's going to be a retractable window with a bar. And Lincoln Center is going to build an outside seating area. So there's going to be outside seating so you can sit inside and out like at a bar.
Oh, nice. How have your neighbors welcomed you and all the new traffic?
Everybody's great there. Everybody in Lincoln Center is great.
That's good. What are your store hours?
Open from 6 a.m.
Oh, wow.
until 9 p.m. And at the beginning of the 6 a.m. thing, I didn't think there would be traffic, but the first day, my son texted me at 6:05. We'd already had 4 or 5 customers.
Wow.
So, yeah, people are up that early. So, we get the people coming, either going to work early. Ben Mackey Fitness is right over there, too. He's another tenant in the Lincoln Center. He has his fitness studio and the spin center, so we get a lot of people from there.
Nice.
You have the people prior to work. You have, the lunch rush and the school rush and after school.
People looking for that healthy alternative for lunch. Because there's other protein places around town that offer pseudo-healthy.
Yeah, and that's, the problem with the supplement industry that I've faced for the last 21 years is that, it gets a bad rap because supplements are not governed by the FDA. And that's a huge, huge problem within our, industry. There's so many things that are mislabeled.
Right.
And, they've tried to crack down on it with these new GMPs, which means good manufacturing practices. But, there's so many companies that can start to slap a label on something. I guarantee you, if you test it out, it's not true to a label. Max Muscle tests every single batch of product that comes into our warehouse. Everything is tested with strict, guidelines. So
that's comforting. I mean, you can go on Amazon and eBay and find protein powders and the prices are great. The price, but you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, exactly.
Some of this stuff could be coming from a foreign country, and you don't know.
Yeah, that's a scary
arsenic or lead or whatever they put in there.
Yeah.
I mean, if other countries are shipping poisonous substances in cat food, imagine what they would be. They don't care.
Yeah.
So that's very comforting to know that Max Muscle actually invest back into their products.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that we take great pride in is the quality of our products. We have, like I said, we have a PhD on staff that Dr. Phil Harvey that's been working there forever, and we will not cut corners when it comes to quality of a product. And the thing with Nekter, there's nothing you can dispute because it comes from the ground.
Right, it's
coming from the ground or a tree.
Right, that's nice to know, especially about Max Muscle because I've been shopping there for years.
Yeah.
So not that I ever doubted you, but it's good to know. Some people don't even think about asking that question.
And that's what it's just really kind of, I'm not sure what the word to use, but like upsets me. It's kind of scourging when these other companies come out and, I can get this protein at so-and-so for $20. But I guarantee if I test it, it's probably 5 grams of protein. You don't know what else is in there.
Right. What's the other stuff?
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know how to read a label. If I was not in this, industry, I wouldn't know how to read a label anyway. So no offense to anybody. It's just you have to be extremely label conscious when you're reading something like that, And I know, I think that's why Mr. and Nisha really support us. They take the product. They know what's good. They know what they're putting in their body. They're not going to recommend anything to their clients that is not a great product. So
I agree. They definitely care about the results, the end results with their clients. You're putting your label of approval on that person, especially if they're getting on stage. They're representing your hard work and your tutelage, so it goes hand in hand.
And we want people to get results too. We don't. Of course we're in business to make money like everybody else, but we wouldn't be there for so long as people.
What was that address again?
211 Lincoln Center. We're open at 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And also there's you can download the app because it has been getting busy in there. So you can download the app. You can pre-order on the app and pay on the app and come and get your
food or your drink.
Yeah,
right.
your drink, your smoothie will be there waiting for you.
So about how long would somebody need to?
I'd say 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
So leaving the house before they walk out the door, hit their order, drive in, grab it, head to work.
Because I'm all about customer service, and sometimes that's what stresses me out. Is I see these people waiting in line, so I'll try to go hand out samples. I'll do something.
But the other thing I think people need to realize is it's not a fast food place. Everything is made right then and
exactly.
there.
Yeah,
it's not pre-pressed. It's not. You're literally watching them make your drink right there.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind, folks. So thank you for tuning in to the Lance McHan Show. If anybody has a business or somebody that they would like to spotlight Stockton, that's what we're here for. Lance McHan Show brought to you by SellYourHomeStockton.com, your real estate expert. Thank you very much, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.